Hey everybody, sorry for this late post, but I just have gotten my camera to start working on one of my laptops. So, as I read this, it says for this week, but it's obviously for last week. But for this week's blog, I chose to look at constructivism and breaking ranks and how they compare and with distributing knowledge to the students. When looking at the means of giving knowledge to students in the classroom and having them process it unknowingly, there are two methods which are used to have the information transmitted and to stick. And that's the constructivism and the breaking ranks. First, with the constructive method, this seems like the old-fashioned building blocks method. Everything that is learned in 12th grade builds off of what was learned in the 11th grade, and what was learned in the 11th grade builds off of what was learned in the 10th grade, and so on and so on. This was the method used in my school. We always had to start out classes kind of with an overlap. We would learn a little bit about something from the end of the previous year, and refreshing on what was learned the year before. It helped to make the light bulb kind of come back on when it had been off for an entire summer. And for me, that took a good bit of wattage, you could say. Breaking ranks seems to be more detailed. Schools become more involved with analyzing data that show what changes need to take place in order for students to improve their overall knowledge. And this is from Scheninger. I hope I said his name right. This concept seems to tap into inclusiveness and the ability to assess each student and their needs in order to be successful in their learning. Breaking ranks seems to place the inclusiveness on the population as a whole and see what commonalities can be found on a grade scale and not just every single student. The relationship comes from the overall concept of getting the information to the student. This constructive method is what is used on a yearly basis to show each level of education builds on and relates to one another, instead of just flowing through and never giving a framework from where each lesson originated from. Breaking ranks looks at, on the school level, how to relay that information to the student, what concepts work or don't work within a certain population. I could be way off topic and could have completely misunderstood each concept. However, from the text and additional sources, it seems that this is what is being stated about these two principles. So, as a leader or future leader within a school system, it would be important to realize the importance of both terms and make sure that they are utilized in some way in order to deliver the best curriculum inside your, mine, our classrooms. All right, so this is my late blog number 3. I hope you enjoyed it and hopefully you learned something. Thank you.